Yo, what is up? Get this heat off of here so you can hear me. It's pardon me. It is a bit cold. It is, and surprise, more mercury work. Like I had said in the previous videos of this thing, I'm pretty sure that the timing chain of this thing is just stretched and completely garbage. So that's what I'm going to tell you to do today. I'm going to be honest, I've never done a timing chain on a big block 390, so it's going to be a first time for me. It's not going to be anything extreme, you know, compared to doing it to a regular V8, but just going to be your basics. I'm going to knock out the water pump, and that should clear everything out of the way to get to the timing chain. Probably have to get the shroud out of the way. Other than that, let's just start digging some stuff off of here. Look out! Check it out. This was actually super simple, and I mainly probably know this because I've torn apart a couple Fords now. As I'm sure probably like removing all this may come off a little bit of intimidating to a couple people, but literally to get that fan out was just 4 bolts right here, and once I got that out, you just loosen these 2 bolts right here. You'll even completely take them out, and that'll let you remove your shroud and your fan at the same time. After that, I just loosened a power steering and my alternator, so now I can get this pulley, these belts, and all this jazz out of the way. Super simple. Next, what we're attacking is obviously we need to get these brackets out of the way so we can attack this water pump. Looks like the fuel pump might have to come off, I'm not quite sure. We'll know more once we get down in there. But first off, I want to just show you, like, ow, my little LED light. And why I'm excited about that is because A, I'm poor, I don't have a lot of money, I don't have really good lighting in here, and the Merc literally takes up the entire garage, and the hood blocked on my lighting. So for $18 and just some chain, some little plastic hooks, I got LED light under the hood of my car, bruh. Also, as much as I would love to, since I'm tearing this far into this engine, I'm literally tearing this car down to its camshaft, and otherwise I would just have to pull the intake manifold, and I could do a cam swap on this. I don't have the extra like 200 bucks, which I know 200 bucks isn't a lot, to do a cam swap, but I'm bottom dollar doing this timing set. And by bottom dollar, I guess what I mean is I've just gone with just a milling standard replacement chain. I went with a Felpro gasket kit, and this actually comes with just the front section of the oil pan, so you can pull these bolts, cut this section off, and replace it with new when you put the timing cover back on. Comes with all the seals for the timing cover and water pump. And I don't think this is going to be a very complicated project. Again, I've not tore into a big block Ford before, but an engine's an engine. I mean, they're pretty much, at least you know, push rod engines. They're all just big air pumps, but all push rod engines have things in common, so I don't think this is going to be a big deal. I'm probably going to do some recording, tear the front end of this off, and see how bad that chain is when we get to it. Bow! Alright guys, so we're done digging, and check this out. Look, you can see that it's loose. Look at that slack. See how this side's pretty taut? I don't know, look at this. Get my own fingers out of the way here. Look at that. No wonder this thing is jumping around in the idles. That's it's actually not quite as bad as the F100, but it is definitely bad. It should be like this on both sides. So there's our culprit, just like I suspected. I'm actually gonna call it a night. It's cold, I'm dirty, and I still have to work in the morning. So tomorrow we're gonna jump back on this thing and get this all knocked out. The only things that I skipped, and I probably should have gone through it, I did do it on the flathead engine. I used my pulley puller, was the only specialty tool I needed to get the main pulley off, the balancer anyway. And then on the underside here, these are kind of hidden bolts. You will need to get under here and get these to get your timing cover off. And the fuel pump did go into that too. So the kit comes with those gaskets anyway, but just kind of some oddball things if you've never done a timing cover or something like that. There are a couple hidden bolts. You do need a pulley puller. You can score one. I think I scooped mine up. I think I got mine on Amazon. I don't think I paid more than 20 bucks for it, and I've used it like 4 times now, so it's more than paid for itself. Other than that, everything went completely smooth. I'm actually really impressed with the way everything came apart. I was able to just lay my alternator with the brackets off to the side, power steering pump with brackets off to the side, fuel pump still hooked up, laid off to the side. This is gonna come right off, and again, I'm super upset that I've tore down this far and I'm not swapping this cam out, but whatevs, is what it is. But we'll get this all cleaned up, we'll swap out this timing set, and move on. Back out here tomorrow, man. Deuces. Yo! Day number 2 here in the Merc. And where we are is I'm down to the timing chain. I mean, exactly where we left off. The only thing I've done thus far is just clean the timing cover up from all the groaniness. But I just wanted to show you real quick is that I'm not 100%. If I can get up here even. But I am at like basically top dead center. And look, this mark is just ever so slightly to the right. And then my cam gear is just ever so slightly to the left. And then my distributor, which should be pointing more like straight up, at least according to the internets, when this is at top dead center, that's where we should be. So we're retarded on the top, advanced on the bottom, and then our distributor wasn't even set correctly. So I'm gonna get this gear off real quick, clean up all this grody-ness. And again, like I said, I already got the timing cover and everything cleaned up. I spared you that because I'm not painting it or nothing. Super budget build. But just real quick, actually, before I run away, there's one thing you want to make sure you do. As you can see, I already got some crud down here from my previous scrapes. Is the front of your oil pan is open and exposed, so just pack that full of, you know, rags or tape it up, whatever you can do to catch all that debris. And then I'll come back in here with a vacuum cleaner and I'll suckle this out and pull out all these towels. Just make sure you pack this real tight. I packed my holes real tight. Just ask your mom. She'll tell you all about it. All about it. She know. Anyway, let's get that gear off, get the new one on, get this shit cleaned up, and hopefully have this done today. Hopefully, date night. Maybe not. Bam. Alright guys, so where we're at, got the timing cover all cleaned up, got the gaskets and stuff on it, and what I just showed you real quick, it's just a little thing that I do. It's that's just a tacking compound, And don't go crazy with it. It'll get all over, and this stuff does tack up pretty well. You'll never get these gaskets off. I mean, you will, but you're gonna fight like hell to do it. Just a little goes a long way, and I just use this to line up my bolt holes. I'll let this tack up real nice, and then I can just take this whole unit and slap it right on here. And we got our new timing center, you can see. I got barely any play, completely taut. So, yeah, I'm probably just gonna kick some music on, get this thing together. I am probably gonna have to reset the distributor in this thing, but I may or may not hit on that. I kind of want to just get this thing on the road and go eat some dinner, get this video out for y'all. So, stay tuned. But look at this! Look at this. We got the power steering. Zoom out. Zoom out. Power steering loosely in place. Alternator loosely in place. Water pump and everything. Everything's kind of mocked up and tight enough. I'm going to try and fire this thing up before I go ahead and install the radiator and everything. It's cold, so I don't know what's going to happen. And like I said, I think the timing is also still off in this thing, but it's definitely not jumping around the way that it was. Let's try this. Are you serious? Oh, no shit. No way. Well, it died, but I mean, you can tell it was already running so much better. I'm gonna get this thing together, get some warmth in it, some heat, some warmth, whatever, and probably go drive this thing around. Man, I tell you, sometimes I wonder why I am a car guy, because night number 2, and I'm kind of defeated. You know, jump in here. Easy peasy. Timing's, car loves it. Fire's right up. Super, super happy. But if you follow me to under the cart here, drippy drippies, it's no good. And the best part is that it's coming from the water pump gasket that I actually replaced. So remember how I was gonna fire this thing up and let it run for a minute? Make sure I didn't have to pull it back apart, pull the radiator and everything back out. Well, that's what I get to do. I get to pull the, not the radiator, but the fan, the accessories, and all that jazz. All this has to come back out. Okay. So, day 3. And what I've gone through thus far is pulling the water pump back off. Not a single parts store in town had one, nor would they have one till Tuesday. So I went super old school and I just made my own. Sorry for my mess here. It's been chaos. I made my own. Letting that set up. Wanted to make sure all my timing and everything was all good. That this thing ran really good before I full-blown reassembled it again. And it wouldn't run. Come to find out that my coil took a crap on me. Luckily, I have an aftermarket one laying around that was actually Sandy's. That is now on this. So this thing is now rocking Sandy's coil and Sandy's, some of Sandy's carburetor parts. Sorry, I'm tired and almost depressed on this project at this point in time. But the battery's almost dead. I'm getting some juice on it. And when we jump back on here, this thing should be running tip-top. Alright guys, so again, as usual, I had some hiccups in my automotive journey here, and Kyle came over to drink beer and help me.
Oh yeah.
We discovered a problem that we didn't discover because it fixed itself. The car runs now. Real quick flick of the wrist, this bitch just fires up. We didn't even really do anything after an hour or two.
Watch it not fire now.
Oh, don't jinx me. Look at that. But it still randomly just dies. Randomly. I ain't doing nothing, man. I'm finally day 3. Got the mercury running. Thanks to you.
Thanks.
Thanks to you, not thanks to you, because we didn't
do anything.
God damn.
We tested things. We verified things.
I'm so aggravated with what was a simple job, but I'm ending it on a super long outro / beer session with Kyle, who also, again, has his YouTube channel. I've linked it in the bio the bio. I will do so again in this one.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. You check out Kyle's garage. He does shit like this. He helps me, and he's doing a turbo 2.3 build. So go check that out. Yeah. But I like posting these videos, as stressful as it is, to not only admit failure, but without failure, you don't really enjoy the successes.
That's true.
Not nearly as much, anyways.
Could you imagine it being easy the whole time?
No.
Me neither.
But I mean, in the long run now, I am now 3 days deep on a timing chain, checking timing, doing a water pump twice, and then fighting a mystery electrical problem.
Yeah, which still...
But now it fires up and runs fantastic. I should probably rebuild the carburetor, it kind of seems like.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, I mean, don't let little hiccups like that deter you away from being a car guy or continuing forward with your projects. You're gonna fail. That just makes the success that much better. And you learn from them. Every time I fail, more often than not, I learn something and I'm better at the next project and better at the next project. It
makes you more mentally ready for the next hardship that you're gonna have, because it happens.
Yep. And
you'll know what's next to do. If it's that same problem or something similar to that problem, you always learn and take that.
Exactly. You run into that hiccup again, it won't even be something that bothers you. You'll just, and then you'll just carry on. You don't even think twice about it. Yep. Like, oh, I've done this before. It took me 5 days to figure it out last time. It takes you 5 seconds to do it the next time.
Yep.
But that's being a car guy. You live, you learn, you make mistakes. You end up with a garage like, see how bad this looks? My entire garage looks like that. I have 2 small block Fords, 1 completely disassembled and one workbench. Yep. I got extra tires, a transmission. I got another engine over here. I got my beer supply. I brought foam home from work. I've been recycling. I brought foam home from work to insulate the ceiling. Did you see that?
That's smart. Oh yeah.
Looks
That's a
badass,
good
doesn't it?
idea.
It looks real
Yeah.
nice.
Really
You can
does.
notice the temperature skyrocket in here a lot faster when I keep the heat on. It used to
Oh,
take
yeah.
forever, and I'm only
It's good,
a quarter done. So, I don't know, man. Go do something cool. Go create. Stop watching me. Don't stop watching me. Watch me more. Watch him more.
Get motivated by it.
Get motivated. Go start your
Yeah.
own YouTube channel if you want.
I think
Live and learn,
everybody that wants to should do it. It's so easy. We're doing it on our phones.
Yeah, well, yeah. 100% of my channel. I know you have like a
I have a
camera
GoPro,
now,
but
GoPro
I mean,
now. But 100% of my channel is recorded on my phone with a broken screen on a $13 Amazon tripod and edited with a $10 app.
Yep. I'm basically running the same shit, but with a GoPro.
Yep.
As my main filming source.
So live and learn. I have a medical marijuana based channel on a different network that I do the same thing, but I'm much more novice at that than I am this.
Yeah.
And I use that as a learning experience. I actually have a couple more experienced growers have been like, hey, do this or don't do that. But I'm very open to the fact that I'm a newbie.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
That's what you got to do with anything, because doing the YouTube channels actually got me more. I like editing, man. I found like a whole new thing that I like to do that I never thought I would
really
even
like my
try.
editing now too that I do.
I know, dude. Yours is getting a lot better real quick. You can tell.
And you met a car guy. You got your transmission
Yeah.
and everything from a subscriber.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah. He's a subscriber. Yeah.
And that's fucking so
yeah,
cool.
that was cool. I drove all the way to Pennsylvania from Michigan to meet up with a subscriber to buy some car parts.
That's awesome.
It
And you
was
have what,
dope.
like 51 subscribers? Like how cool
Yeah,
is that to be
yeah.
like little guys and people states aware like, hey,
We see what you're doing here. It's cool.
that's super, super cool.
Yeah.
But that's really all I got. I tried to keep some dope music going on and jump back and forth. Our editing skills are getting much better.
We're bouncing a lot of ideas off each other.
Yes, we are. We're both learning off one another, which is awesome. But while we're on that, subscribe, like, comment on Eppy's Chop Shop, on Kyle's Garage. You can catch him on the gram at Alt Marshmallow. Me at Eppy's Chop Shop. On Twitter, the gram, Facebook. You're on Facebook with Kyle's Garage, right?
Sort of. I've been really bad about updating it. I really should, because there's a lot of people that rely on it. I didn't know that.
A lot of people, I didn't know. My wife takes care of my Facebook page, and
That's
I didn't know how, like, some people are pretty active on that.
Yeah.
They're mostly active.
I feel like we're missing out on a big thing.
Yeah. But again, share. I know we're a very, very small community, but I'm growing every single time I drop a video, and thank you for like 250 some odd views or whatever I'm at for my PRI show,
yeah,
dude.
Nice.
Thank you everyone who checked that out. I grabbed a handful of subscribers for that. You know, I'm always eternally grateful being a little guy. And again, I'm not funded. He's not funded.
Nope.
Everything we do is 100% our hands, our money. So help us out. Do some sharing. Subscribe. Love us. Like us. I got shirts up for grabs. I got to make you a shirt.
Yeah, we got to work on that idea, because I have a few things in mind. But man, could you imagine what would happen if we had so many likes that we could get funded through YouTube? Like the amount of projects we could potentially do just like this.
I'm not going to lie. If I grabbed a sponsor that even did like wire ends or wires, hose clamps, little itty bitty things, and I'm not going to lie, for I would say $50 a week. So $200 a month. I think I could run a full-blown, respectful, progressive TV show for $200 a month, because I'm running it out of my own pockets right now for basically $0 a month.
Yeah.
Everything I record is just basic maintenance stuff for a project that I'm doing. If I had an additional $200 a month that was specifically only for the channel, which would be car parts, more tripods, etc.
Lighting, yeah, you name it.
If I had, like I said, that's $200 a month isn't anything.
You're talking different music, different.
Yep. And I'm not begging or anything. I'm just saying that if anybody were to pick any of us up, I mean, $200 a month is pennies to some people, and that's huge to me.
Yeah, it is. Well, a lot of people like to hear it, I think, too, because I don't think a lot of YouTubers actually tell what's going on. Because a lot of people want to know, oh, you're doing YouTube, you must be making money.
No,
that's not the case.
Man. This is
$0.
100% funded. The giveaway that I'm doing, which I'm going to try to do Christmas Eve, for the shirts and stuff. I'm buying all that stuff, all the vinyl cutting. I'm not only paying for all the product, I'm doing that myself. Design to cut to finish, to heat press. That's 100%. I'm buying that. I'm producing that myself.
That's the same thing with the YouTube thing too, because it's like you're your own director, you're your own editor, you're your own actor.
While we're here, I want to debut a project. I haven't acquired parts for it yet, but I'm tired of looking at it. And I'm literally going to cut this thing apart to force myself to do it. And I'm just staring at it. This.
I have a feeling I might know what this is, guys.
This.
After he breaks his face.
What the fuck, dude? My old swing frame, man. I think I want to acquire some parts for this, but I got inspired by that pudding speed shop that I follow. And basically what he did is he cut like somewhere here, and he cut either here or here. I don't think it really matters. And then cut these. I think I want to rake this. I'm thinking about going with a factory spring, not buying a Springer front end.
Dude.
Just raking this back a little bit.
As soon as you get that done, then we can cruise our cruiser bikes together.
Yeah, maybe doing just something with some speed holes or doing some spider webs in here. And I'm going to cut this apart here soon, so you have to help me, because once this is apart, I'll be heartbroken because I love this thing.
We'll get it together. I also built a bike similar to what he's talking about, except for I built mine. Thumbnail. Having a hard time with cars. That's awesome.
Alright. I probably shouldn't keep this real long. This was an ending to a 3-day wrench fest.
Extravaganza.
Now me and Kyle are just going to drink beer and listen to music.
Sounds good to me,
and
man.
Have a good night. So, as always, thank you. Like, subscribe, share, subscribe to me, subscribe to him. There's links to subscribe that should be popping up either here or here or here or here.
Somewhere.
It's going to be
maybe
one of
it's
these
on my
corners,
face.
and it's gonna give you a new video, or my last video, that you will want to watch. I think I can make it be over here.
Yeah, probably. You can put it anywhere.
Right here.
You can put it right here.
Right here. No, I'm gonna put it right here.
You should put it right there.
I'm gonna put it right here.
Right there looks really good.
It's gonna be the video, and then down here is gonna be subscribe.
Right here, where I'm holding it.
Something? No, it won't be there.
Maybe over here.
I don't know. Whatever.
Just put it here.
Deuces.
Jada! Jada!